Top 5 countries to visit during COVID-19 pandemic. As countries around the world started to open its door to tourism again after a long period of lockdown and closed borders, it is time for us to dive deeper into what travel will look like under this new normalcy of social distancing and which places are the best to travel to in the post-COVID-19 world. What this means is that when you travel to these places, you will be surrounded by nothing but nature and vast landscapes. No mass tourism, no crowds, just you and the world. A place I often prefer even before the pandemic. Due to the ongoing pandemic, you may have had to shelve your travel plans. However, with businesses across countries taking adequate precautions, you can begin planning to travel once again. Incidentally, there are quite a few safe places to visit during COVID. So, I am going to tell a handful of countries that are reporting 0 cases of the disease caused by the novel coronavirus. Here is a list of top 5 countries to visit during COVID-19 pandemic. 1. Switzerland. A recently released study by Deep Knowledge Group revealed that Switzerland tops the list of safest countries in the world post-COVID. Though it was near to the epicenters of the initial COVID spread, the mortality rate and new cases continue to decline. Switzerland is a perfect romantic getaway for couples to spend some quality time with their loved ones. Places like Zurich, Lucerne, St. Moritz, Zermatt, Lake Geneva, Lausanne, Davos, etc. are some of the best places to visit in Switzerland. According to data being aggregated by the Johns Hopkins University's Center for Systems Science and Engineering, CSSE, which is modeling the spread of the disease and shows data through a real-time dashboard, there are 5 such countries, which are least affected by coronavirus, and Switzerland is one of the top 5 countries. Switzerland is responding quickly and effectively to the latest challenges through its international cooperation. It has already taken measures in a number of countries to alleviate the economic and social effects of the pandemic and has so far contributed 101.42 million Swiss francs to the global response to COVID-19. On the 29th of April 2020, the Federal Council has decided that Switzerland will provide 400 million Swiss francs to support international relief efforts in connection with the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly in developing countries. 2. Corfu. Corfu is an island in Greece which is popular for historic sites, museums, and beaches. It is perfect for budget-friendly travelers. There are a host of activities which one can enjoy, ranging from visiting quaint villages, hiking, shopping, and avail unique experiences such as going on an olive oil tasting tour. COVID-19 cases are comparatively less than most European countries, and this is the reason why they have put up a conditional quarantine policy. Except for people from certain countries, every individual has to go through quarantine. However, do remember that we are living in the new normal and therefore shouldn't take things for granted. Ensure that your loved ones and you take adequate precautions and have a great time during your vacations. 3. North Korea. It is no surprise that North Korea, officially the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, ruled by the autocratic Kim Jong-un, has reported 0 cases, as the country is notorious for cutting itself off from the rest of the world and not allowing any flow of information, and has the worst human rights ranking on the planet. North Korea is not landlocked, but is bordered by China and Russia in the north and east, and South Korea in the south. While the country does have government-sponsored free healthcare, it likely did not have the means to test for COVID-19 at all. WHO has reported that North Korea is testing and quarantining actively after receiving testing kits from China in January, while South Korea reported that its neighbor's military went into lockdown for 30 days. North Korean citizens are particularly susceptible to respiratory infections, which account for over 11% of deaths annually. They also have high comorbidities, including heart disease, which is the largest cause of death in the country. Most political and health experts agree that it is unlikely that North Korea has 0 cases so far. North Korea has declared the threat of coronavirus a national emergency and taken drastic steps. It was among the first countries to close off its border with China, and has temporarily barred all foreign tourism. It has also suspended flights and railway services from China and Russia. North Korea has also expanded quarantine of foreigners from 15 days to 30 days, and even imposed restrictions on aid workers and international health agencies. 4. Vanuatu, Oceania. Vanuatu is an island nation based in the South Pacific Ocean. Because of the strict policies that had been implemented in February in this country, there haven't been any cases of COVID-19. People who were traveling from other countries had to provide a medical certificate, and the ones who were traveling from infected countries had to go through quarantine for entering. They banned the people from entering who are traveling from any country that has a confirmed case of coronavirus from February. Vanuatu doesn't allow its citizens to travel to any of the affected countries to keep itself away from the rest of the world. Due to all of these stringent measures, the island nation has been successful in keeping itself COVID-free from the beginning. So, if you are planning to take a holiday loan, then this place is worth visiting. 5. Croatia. Croatia is arguably one of the most beautiful countries to explore across Central and Eastern Europe. You would be surprised to know that there are 1,000 islands to explore in Croatia. You would be spoilt for choice while considering places to visit, including Plitvice Lakes National Park, historic sites such as Stradin in the Pula Arena, and gorgeous towns like Rovinj, Istria. The medical facilities available in Croatia are way better as compared to the majority of European countries. Some cases came in earlier, but they were handled, and now it is one of the safest places to vacation during COVID-19. There is no need for quarantine while traveling to Croatia. Their COVID-19 cases are comparatively less than most European countries, and this is the reason why they have put up a conditional quarantine policy. Except for people from certain countries, every individual has to go through quarantine. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Do check out other videos on our channel. Make sure you have hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. See you in the next video.